Okay, here we are again, and this was actually the text. Let me read this just for to repeat it. Behind the woman, a dark skeletal figure began to rise, and a low primal snarl sounded across the clearing. The shepherd turned and ran, cold fear coursing through his veins. He did not run for long. Okay, so this is basically what the text that I skipped last time sounded like. I'm sorry. So we got another clue. Decay gives way to new growth from life death, and if we turn this around, I don't know how I do that. I probably just have to do it myself. What could this be? The cycle starts again. West of White Scar by the river. West of White Scar by the river. What kind of cycle? West of White Scar by the river. Oh, White Scar by the river, so probably here. The sun-bleached skull fixes me with its black-eyed gaze, a reminder from the chest of the skeleton a plant grows. Okay, yeah, from death comes new life and all that, okay. So the cult is meeting on Saturday, so we should get this elixir will overcome the sense of fear. Should we like store these images? Probably we should. Okay, the Dendru is loyal to its master. Okay, 5 plans. Let's archive that one. The Dendru's elixir. So let's start doing some elixirs here, right? We don't need that. The elixir of the damned, made from a combination of Arbutum alacritas, Maculusus retinentia, and Mens fortis. The powerful elixir is dangerous and extreme caution is advised. It is said to bring a person back from the brink of death, but at the expense of their soul. Those who have drunk it appear vacant and lost, alive, but no longer really with us. Okay, let's start with this one. I want to have my own personal little zombie. That doesn't sound too bad. So we need combination of Arbutum alacritas. Let's start with that one. Arbutum alacritas. We just have to... There it is. So, Caballia. Can we put this in here already? Caballia was somewhere around here, I guess. Sorry, Caballia. We should have rare plants. Caballia flowers almost always contain 6 petals, but sometimes 7. What is the Caballia? Damn it, this is not really well sorted, I know, but... Caballia. Upper Caledonian. We do have Caballia, do we? St. John's Poppy, Grandiru, Butterdale. Of that. Lemon Dandy, Golodendra. Don't know what that is. Wild Coal. Dunfrium, Loamshire, Bennett, Fever Kiss, Solomon Scepter. Caballia, there it is. So, first one here. Second one is Maculosus retinentia. Okay, let's see. Maculosus retinentia. Let's have a look. I hope we have all of these. Oh, there, henchug. We haven't identified that yet. Fruit of the henchug can have startling effects on memory. Even the small dose can result in short-term okay. The tuberous bulb has an unusual structure, growing in bursts that give it a striped appearance. When cut open, when the outer layer hardens, it turns blue-green. It is ready to harvest. So we need something like blue-green. It's Trimblehuff. We don't need that anymore. Wheeler? Agulia, I'm sorry. Shimmerlung. Querulus, Grimlock, Henchug. Henchug, I'm sorry, yeah. Tuberous bulb. Okay. That's pretty sure not it. No, that's not it as well. Sharp thorns, okay, nah, not really. Dark purple flowers. What is this? Gives it a striped look that has a soft aroma. Probably not. Growing in bursts. Leaves feel smooth and soft underneath. This large stamen seems to be the source of that acaric odor. No, not what we're looking for. I mean, there's always the possibility that we haven't found the plant yet. It's always the small possibility that a rather unpleasant scent, okay? Growing in bursts. Pine forest? Probably not. Ballwood? Really? Not what we're looking for. But you know what? So let's put all that shit down here first. The Caballia, let's put it here so we know that we need to use this for something, right? So maybe we should use like these shelves, these upper shelves, or sorting the elixirs. Lemon dandy. Berry. I have no clue. Honestly, I have no clue. Tuberous bulbs grow in bursts, so there could be something like this, but probably not. Fruit of the henchug can have startling effects on memory, so we need something that has fruits. Flowers are very delicate, the petals fall easily, okay? Interesting. Probably not. Probably not, no. is this the heart shape? Nah, not really, okay. And bursts. Maybe we still don't have what we're looking for in Allwood. Lady of Summer, I don't know. Okay. So let's make the elixir first for the Dendru stuff, for the cold, okay? Can I close this fucking book, please? Thank you. The Awoken Dendru, blah blah blah. 2 yellow berries, a heart-shaped leaf from a plant with bell flowers, a teaspoon of milky fungal residue, okay. 2 yellow berries. There should be a plant with yellow berries, I recall that. That, interesting. Yellow berries somehow, okay, this is getting out of hand, to be honest. Yellow berries. They meet on Saturday. Were there yellow berries somewhere? I don't know. Frimblehalf? So I'm reorganizing it again. But whatever. Yellow berries. Did we have a plant with yellow berries? I could have sworn that we have one. There. Small yellow berries. Okay, this is the first one. So let's put it there. A heart-shaped leaf from a plant with bell flowers. Don't really recall what that one was. Heart-shaped plant with bell flowers. It was not Royal Gentia, was it? Heart-shaped leaves. But is this a bell flower? I don't think so. I mean, this a bell flower would be something like this, would it? Single pink flower that smells pleasant. Yeah, but it's not heart-shaped. This isn't heart-shaped as well. This isn't heart-shaped. This isn't heart-shaped. What about this one? The dark blue petals are soft and feathery to touch. My fingers ache from handling this plant. What is this? Gilded dendra. That would actually be... That would make sense, but let's see what the book says about the leaves. Not drink the sap of this plant. The lips and veins will turn black as the blah blah blah. A sure painful way to die. Okay, the poison is so potent that even touching the leaves... Okay, yeah, probably not. Jacob's Worth. Terphemium. Nah, that's not what we're looking for. Hardy scent. What is this? Bulbous quite firm. Oh, interesting. The orange fruits have no noticeable odor. Okay, that's an interesting plant. Which of these are heart-shaped, though? Candy root is not heart-shaped, is it? A, B, C, D, E, F, G. Candy root. This plant medicinal properties, that blah blah, must have taken on petals or saved from them. No, not really. Okay. Heart-shaped flower. Like flowers and heart-shaped leaves. I still don't know what that is, but that's what we need. Okay. A teaspoon of milky fungal residue. Oh yeah, there was like a fungus with milk. I recall that one. A white, yeah, that one here. That's the one we need. So let's start brewing this elixir here. New elixir acquired. That's the Dendrus elixir. Okay, let's put this red. Dendrus elixir. Perfect, we did it. St. Quentin's elixir will enable any drinker of it to overcome their sense of fear. A 5-pointed leaf to grant courage, a red flower to protect the mind, a seed pod for luck. Ah, fuck that. Who writes those recipes? That's stupid as fuck. 5-pointed leaf to grant courage. Which one was for courage again? I cannot recall these names, to be honest. I feel so stupid, but whatever. I think it was Pavilion? No. Daisy Dark? Courage, yeah, Daisy Dark. That's basically what we need. Daisy Dark. That was the first one. Okay, let's put these things away. We don't need them anymore here. Daisy Dark. Where was that one? Right? Nope. That's interesting. Grimlock. Grimblehalf. This is getting out of hand. Like, the developers actually enlarged the shop because it was even tighter back when this game started. At least I think so. Wild Coal, Dendrium, Fever Kiss. There should be like a function like to sort this alphabetically or something like that. I shouldn't do this myself. Witch's Fig, Fox Button, Daisy Dog. That's what I'm looking for, right? And I'm pretty sure we had this one. Runthium, Fever Kiss, Jacob's Worth, Venet, Solomon's Scepter. Damn it. Sir Mary Dark? Nope. No wood. Maybe here? Up here? Butterdale, Mary's Breath? No. Lady of Summer? Nope. Nope. Aquila? Nope. Eyebright. Where is this fucking thing? Cabalia? Trimblehalf, Daisy Dog, there it is. Okay, let's put this one there. A red flower to protect the mind. I think that was pretty fucking nat. Protect the mind. Snow. Oh. Utterdale. Centuries for skin rashes. Protecting against all manner of afflictions of the mind. Candlewood. We haven't actually... Okay. We haven't actually identified that one. Produces a red flower that provides a shielding effect. Long, thin stems grow among tall leaves. Tall leaves, thin stems, and red flowers. Okay. So, red flower. No, that's St. John's poppy. Okay. Let me have another look. What the fuck is that? What the fuck is that? Produces a red flower that provides a shielding effect. Lava. Long, thin stems grow among tall leaves. So it could be that one. But I'm not really sure. Pretty sure that's not what we're looking for? Weeping Bell. Englewood, here it is. Oh, we have identified it, but the game hasn't given us like the check mark in the book. That's fuck that. Okay, this is tricky. A seed pod for luck. What was the luck plant again? Tools. Golden light? I think it was golden light, was it? But golden light is actually another plan. Yeah, fuck that. I hate these multiple names. Sometimes you have that Latin names. Honestly, this is going to get on my nerves. I'm pretty honest here right now. I'm pretty fucked up right now. I'm pretty pissed off. Because this is just, I don't know. It's getting more complicated because it's just more, right? It's not like because we actually have to think. It's just because we have to search for certain things, and that's, I don't know. We're looking for small tiny thing that we had to deal with a couple of, I don't know, episodes ago. Weeping Bell, Golden Light, I think that might be it. Weeping Bell, Golden Light. You'll have about as much luck. Okay, no, believed by many to lead to goal. You'll have about as much luck searching for the end of a rainbow. So is this what's for luck? Weeping Bell? This doesn't really sound like it. Prophecies, enveloping surrounding darkness, skin rashes, brimlock, extreme cold, afflictions of the mind, successful hunt, lovelock, common, have been used for centuries against ice drains, Realize that it is a curse, not a blessing. Daisy Dark, a simple potion that will grant courage to a nope. Fullness is typically found. Strengthen and sharpen the mind. Light pleasant scent. Agonizing death. Sharp leaves. Green eye, okay. Dranthium, that actually sounds pretty cool. Genders miasma, protective properties. Scent produces is considered overpowering by spell but blah blah. No luck. Something that actually gives us luck. Like not gold, but luck. I think that's a difference. Energy boost. Oh, wait a minute. There was like a lucky... Father de Cabalia? Good fortune, Cabalia. But that's not what we need. Lithium, nope. Amber Soul, Sanctuary. Nope. Take not blah blah. Senses rejuvenate. And that only grows in the south. Climber Vine. Oh, improve. Eyesight. But it's an energy boost. Grants strength to short periods of episodes. Thick shiny leaves, fox button, contact friendships, euphoric effect, sleeping, medicinal properties, dangerous miasma, healing, illuminating, walking towards it, fearing that the faint lights will know, gray sandfire, stomach distress, dispersal, spirits of the dead, appearance, memory, pain relief, Jacob's world. That will point the way towards any person. Nope. Memory. Sometimes confuses thought, blah blah. Held within the spiny pots. Lemon dandy. During afflictions of the heart. Mental faculties rendering them slow and incomprehensive. Okay. Sparsely pale flowers give off a strong scent. Will force a person to trail the truth. Caution is advised when handling this plant due to the strong paralyzing agents. Long vericum, sometimes called witch's remedy, lift curses. Rubbing the soft leaves, wandering, nope. Providing a focusing effect. Amount of water. Berries, breath, use blah blah, combat practice. Person can be bound to secrecy. The beautiful flowers made up from many smaller florets. Pleasant looking plant, but touching beliefs, okay. Protected from predators. Memory. Promotes an aura of confidence and pursuit. No, not really what we're looking for. Cold bucket of water, okay, nope. Palliums, sometimes sweet bread, nope. Bennett, chewing this root is said to ease gastric distress and reduce anxiety. Plant is said to uncover that which is hidden, including buried, okay. Ren. Resins can be used to detect them. Nope. Royal Gentia. Sheep's Zap. When prepared correctly. Bringing good fortune. Here it is. Is thought to bring good fortune when prepared correctly. Sheep Snap. That's what we need. See, this is not about gold. I'm sorry this is taking so long, but this is part of the game. Like, I didn't make this game, right? I could cut my episodes to the interesting parts, but honestly, you're in with me here. I don't like this as well, right? So we are going through this together. Sheep Snap, okay. The green seed pods of the sheep snap have a hard outer shell and sound hollow when tapped. So this is probably this big round thing, is it? Sheep snap. Let's see. New elixir acquired. So I guess this is sheep snap. I guess this is St. Quentin's elixir. Here we go. Yeah. So now we're just here, right? I think we have not everything we need yet, but let's start the day then. I lived in Undermere all my life, and I've never seen the people as worried as they are now. Everyone's talking about the sisterhood and the servant. Yeah, somebody needs to do something to stop the beast. Let me guess. Okay. I was speaking to a woman from Amside who told me of a cave nearby that the locals stay away from. Apparently there's a strange plant that grows there, but the cave is believed to be haunted. Unfortunately, she was vague about where the cave was. Somewhere to the east was all she would say when I pressed her. Cave in the east, yeah, probably White Scar Cave, is it? A thin crag runs down the rock face, widening as it nears the ground, just wide enough for a man to slip through. But there's a problem. A large boulder blocks the entrance, too heavy to move. We need Farmer's Worry. No, fuck. Again, I pressed leave. Again, I pressed leave. It's always the same shit with this game, okay? Okay, but whatever. It is what it is, right? Things like these this happens, so let's just water the plant. Here we go. Yep, here we go. Go to explore, let's try this again. Farmer's Worry, here we go. Now we press use plan. Yeah, here we go. I'm surprised at how easily I am able to roll away the boulder with the help of the Farmer's Worry. As my eyes adjust to the darkness, I discover several clusters of fungi growing there, reaching out desperately to the thin strip of light provided by the crag. Twilight Lepiota. Crepusculum de Piota. In the twilight where shadows grow, take leaf and brood an eye of crow, a plant of gloom and despair and dark magic. Not be fooled by the pretty flower, the smell it gives off is quite foul. Okay. Multiple fungi here. Fine. Bay Swift. Why can't I remember? There was something important, I know where there was, but there's only darkness now. Sour Dandy. Sour Bandy can help with memory recovery, especially if the memory has been deliberately sabotaged. The name of this plant derives from the fact that, although edible, the large stamen is extremely bitter to the taste. Sour Brandy. could that be? Possibly. Oh. Dark blue flowers smells like sweet rhubarb. Sour brandy. Let's have another book. What the fuck is this? Like, seriously? Probably not it. I don't even know what that is. We had this like pretty early on, but what's that? Ah, no, that's not it. So brandy, I'm sure I have something like this here. It's one of these. Oh. Repeat the hint again. I think this is the sour brandy. Okay, yeah, that might actually be it. It looks pretty much like it. Okay, yeah, that's probably the sour brandy. Yeah, okay, here we go. Sour brandy. Coming back, it happened in a dream. The woman in the jade mask was screaming at me to get out. Instead, I went deeper, entered the mind of the creature. It was like slipping into a dark pool, icy cold with who knows what terrors lurking beneath the surface. I felt powerful, then suddenly something happened. She tore me out of my mind. Went dark. I have not been myself lately, okay? One identified, okay? A powerful balm against diseases of the heart. It will not be a cure. Sanium rubra, okay. Set in, but it can ease pain and prolong life. Umbrella has long rounded leaves and a flower that smells of strawberries. Okay, I could give less fucks actually. Okay, yeah, whatever. Okay, no. My wife of 30 years is dying. That is the truth of it, as painful as it is to say out loud. The doctors say there's nothing they can do, but I cannot sit by and wait for it to happen. A man at the hospice let slip about the plan, based a lecture. I don't think he meant for me to hear it, but I did, and it's all I can think about. I understand the risks, but any price is worth paying if it means she doesn't have to die. The Elixir of the Damned, yeah. I've been looking for that one. The first one was Hara or something. See that? This is getting completely out of hands. Like, even if I wanted, I couldn't sort this shit here. So the first thing was Kara whatever, and I think we already got rid of it again. Like, it was somewhere up here, but now it's probably down there, and I've just forgotten what it was. Kabalia, here it is. Alright. First was Kabalia, right? Abutum alacritas. Correct. Second was, if I remember correctly, just give me a second. All part? Nope. Just give me a second. Maculosus retenentia and mens fortis. Okay. Let's see. Retinentia. There's mens fortis drampium. Okay, let's look at this drampium. I remember we identified that, right? Yeah, we identified drampium. That was a pretty simple plan. Something like that. Yeah, see that? I recall that one. For whatever reason. Maculosus retentia. Wasn't this... I can't recall. Norwood? No. Henchuk? Yeah, here it is, Henchuk. Yeah, this weird tuberous bulb that has unusual structure growing in bursts that give it striped appearance when cut open. Yeah, but I don't cut these things open, right? This is an absolutely obsolete info. Even small dose blah blah can have certain effect on memory. The tuberous bulb has an unusual structure. Okay, so there is... I see. There is the root, okay? So that should be something very thick around. For example, this one. Ah. Small dose get tuberous bulb has an unusual structure growing in bursts that give it a striped appearance when cut open. When the outer layer hardens, turns blue-green and is ready to harvest. It's probably not what we're looking for, but this might be it. Blue-green. Oh. Soft yellow waxy? No, that's not what we're looking for. So... green. Turquoise and firm quality. Okay, let's try this one here. Let's take the risk. Put that shit together. Here we go, a new elixir. That's probably the elixir of the damned. Yeah. We got... Okay, great. Elixir of the damned. So, you want to transform your wife into a zombie, right? Okay, have fun then. Average. Pretty blue flowers line the stems of this sought-after plant. Okay. Next one. Althea O'Shea. What a delightful shot you have. I'm only in town for a brief visit, but I heard I might be able to get hold of some liver stone here. Fuck that. Liver stone, yep. Liver stone, here we are. Paralyzing agents contained within, okay. Probably that one. Bye. Tomb, pronounced tomb. This flower is sometimes associated with death. Tomb is used as a fragrance in soaps and candles. Okay, based. That's pretty goth. Liverstone. Yeah, that was its name, Liverstone. This one. I can't control it anymore. This has all gone too far. I never meant for it to turn on my sisters. It's too strong. I'm trying to hold it back, but it wants to kill. That's all it wants. Death, 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 and more death. You have to help me. See? Widow's woe or dead man's fingers. Said to induce fear. Also called camphor, partly due to its unpleasant scent. Dainty dark flowers grow out from a bed of long thin leaves. Oh, this is widow's woe, I'm sorry, okay? Or dead man's finger, okay? The fungus is typically found in dense forests, protruding through the mulch. At a glance, it can appear as though a corpse is reaching out from the undergrowth. Said to strengthen resolve and sharpen the mind. So, what's going on here? Like, she... all it wants is death. Huh. All that wants is death. Tatus mortis, that's probably the dead man's fingers, is it? Yeah, okay. Oh, dead man's fingers. Goodbye. So, we can... What's the widow's woe? What does that look like? We haven't identified that one. Said to induce fear, also called camphor, partly due to its unpleasant scent. Dainty dark flowers grow out from a bed of long thin leaves. Dark flowers with long thin. Oh. That be it? No. Long flat leaves? Wait a minute. Long thin leaves? Okay, not flat leaves. And it smells pretty bad, right? Oh. Favorite kiss. Bennett. I mean, it didn't even look like... Wait a minute. I might be a little bit stupid right now. Okay, they're looking like this. Also called camphor, partly due to its unpleasant scent. Dainty dark flowers grow out from a bed of long thin leaves. Bed from long thin leaves? dark purple flowers. But there's nothing said about overpowering, sickly, sweet scent. Dainty dark flowers. So it could be that. I mean, it looks like widow's woe, but like it looks like a plan that dark purple flowers. Dainty dark flowers with bed thin. So this would fit the description perfectly, but there's nothing said about the blend, the smell. Not sure. Now this girl actually wants to get rid of the dendro. And you know what? Fuck her. Raise the dendro, bitch. Oh, fuck. Okay, this was not what we're looking for. This was not dendro. That was not widow's fear. Dark blue flowers. Let's get a hymn. Next hymn, one of these. Yeah, probably this. Right, probably that one. Yeah, somewhat damp smell, dark red flowers. Here we are. Widow's woe. Here we go. Have fun, bitch. Carnivorous tauren, known in the north as Andrew's Bane after the unfortunate demise of a man called Andrew Jardin. I don't know. He was caught and slowly eaten alive by a large specimen of the tauren. Okay? Revert into your cold world, a cross-section of the tauren stem reveals pentagonal symmetry. Okay, whatever. So this is Widow's Woe, and this was what was this was probably the carnivorous whatever. Carnivorous whatever, right? Okay, here we go. Hold us, keep. There's been talk over the last few nights down the Royal Oak for a servant creature going around slaughtering people. I used to enjoy walking in the hills, but I daren't leave my house now. I've decided to bring nature to me in the meantime. The glow of a few pixie lamps would surely warm my heart. Glowhorn. Will we that one? Yeah, perfect. Pennybell. The leaves of the pennybell are shot by some of the hallucinogenic properties. Oh, cool. Highly addictive and can lead to sickness and death. Okay. Glowhorn. So let's end the day then. To the east of the castle, across the river, and through the mountain pass, it grows at the edge of the wood. Oh, sorry, fuck, I forgot to read that shit once again. Shit, fuck that. Okay, yeah. You know what? Again, I'm gonna end this episode here. I thought that this would actually be the end of the game now, but we're still here. Still looking through this absolute huge bunch of different and weird plans, and honestly, I just want it to end. I just want it to end. Like, I've read so many positive things about this game, and honestly, I cannot really relate to that. It's not like I'm hating it, but I'm starting to hate it. Maybe unjustifiably so. But nevertheless, I'm starting to get a little bit pissed about that game. It's just overstaying its visit far too long, and I hope that the next episode will be the last one. So pray for me, and see you next time. Goodbye.